per VLAN spanning tree.
Mm-hmm.
To understand this, PVST, P plus, that's how Cisco calls it.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning for every instance of, for every VLAN, there will be a separate instance.
Yeah.
For every VLAN, there will be a separate instance of spanning tree.
Mm-hmm.
For that, we have copied the MAC address, we have put it here, and this is the lowest MAC address. If you see 005, this is 6, this is 9, this is D, which is bigger than 10. So let us go create some VLANs.
Okay.
And configure trunk between this link. Why?
Okay.
Because we need to see how spanning tree works for multiple VLANs,
VLAN.
because this is per VLAN spanning tree. So I'm going to configure VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, so the real device will support like this. Okay, you can put command configure. This is a simulator, so I think we need to configure one by one. Okay, so VLAN 10, and then VLAN 20, and then VLAN 30, VLAN 40. Right. So we got 4 VLANs, and I'm going to create the same number of VLANs on all other switches. Before that, I want to configure this trunk. Interface F0/1 switch port mode trunk, and another interface is interface F0/2 switch port mode trunk. Yeah. So we got both the interface configured as trunk.
Okay.
Let's go here and configure interface. Okay, you can also use the range command. F0/1-2 switch port mode trunk. And I'm going to create those VLANs. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 40. Likewise, I'll go here and configure interface range F0/1-2 switch port mode trunk, and VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 40. Done. Likewise here, interface range F0/1-2 switch port mode trunk, interface, VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 40. Yep, let's go verify the VLAN configuration. Show VLAN brief. You can see there are 4 VLANs created. Now, you don't need to have any interface. These are trunk interface. We'll have, see, there are 2 interfaces missing. Do you see that? Do you see there are 2 interfaces missing here? Yes or no? What are
Yeah.
What are they?
1 and 2.
Yeah. So where you can see show interface trunk. You see, when you type show interface trunk, you're asking what is the trunk link on the switch. So it says there are 2 trunk links. And because I configured trunk, it is on mode. It is trunking not because of negotiation. It is on.
Okay.
Let me also show you here. Show interface F0/1 switch port. Here you can see administrative mode I configured as trunk. So operationally it is trunk.
Trunk, yes.
Right. Next. What we are going to do is we are going to configure priority. So that, see, this I'm going to make priority 0 here for two VLANs, VLAN 10 and 30. So that, oh no. So that this will be the root switch for VLAN 10 and 30.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You see, right now if you see, I'm going to show you for every VLAN, show spanning tree for VLAN 10. What do you see? It's blocking.
Yeah.
What is the priority? 32768 plus
Yes.
10.
10.
So it's blocking for VLAN 10. And for VLAN 20 also, it is blocking. 32768 plus 20. It is blocking. And then in every switch you can see that. Even switch 1 is not accepting this as the root port. This is the root port you see on switch 1. Show spanning tree. Let me show you for all VLANs. VLAN 10. You can see the root port is on F02. So it is not going to send any traffic this direction. For VLAN 10 and for VLAN 30. It is not going to send, it is going to send only via the designated port. Sorry, root port, not the designated port. So when you have designated port and the root port, which one it prefers? It prefers the root port.
Root port, yeah.
Because there's a block on the upper path. So now what I'm going to try, what I'm trying to say is, on switch 2, we saw for VLAN 20 this is blocking. For VLAN 30 also it is blocking. For VLAN 40 also it is blocking. It's blocking for all these 4 VLANs. Now, it is blocking for all these 4 VLANs. Our aim is to make VLAN 10 and 30 forwarding.
Okay.
How to do that? It's very easy. Go to the upper switch and say spanning tree for VLAN 10. Let me see whether I can put. Okay, I need to put separately. Priority 0. Spanning tree for VLAN 30. Priority 0. Yeah. Now let's go and see. Show spanning tree for VLAN 10. You see, earlier it was blocking.
Yeah.
Now it is in learning. Soon it will become forwarding. Wait. Okay, it is forwarding now. For VLAN 10, it is forwarding. What about VLAN 20? It will block. Because we did not set priority for VLAN 20.
VLAN 20,
You
yes.
see, for VLAN 10, we set priority 0. For VLAN 20, it is still the same priority, so the MAC address wins. This guy has got lower MAC address.
Yeah.
So for VLAN 20, it is blocking. For VLAN 30, what it will do?
It will be forwarding.
Yes, it is forwarding. For VLAN 40?
Blocking.
Blocking. Now, let us go to the other switch. Here earlier, for all VLANs, this was forwarding. But now what we are expecting is, even though we did not set priority, now what we are expecting is, because this guy has already taken 10 and 30, we are expecting 20 and 40 to be forwarding here.
Forwarding here, yes.
Let's go. Spanning tree. VLAN 20. You see, forwarding. For
Mm-hmm.
VLAN 10, it is
It will be
blocking.
blocking. Mm.
VLAN 20, it is forwarding. VLAN 30, it will be blocking.
Blocking. Yeah.
VLAN 40, it will be forwarding. So, you understood the advantage of per VLAN spanning tree now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So in the industry, real world application, right?
Hmm.
How it will be useful, for example.
See, all the VLAN members of, say, for example, we have some computers here. VLAN
Mm.
10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 40.
Yes.
VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 40. Now,
Mm-hmm.
these two guys' traffic will go via the
Mm-hmm.
upper path,
Upper path. Yeah.
and these two guys' traffic will go via the below path.
Lower path. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which means load sharing, right? Mm.
yeah, which means the load is getting shared. 1 minute. So when we got more traffic,
Yeah.
we cannot say exactly half the traffic, but whatever originates from 10 and 30 is going
Yeah.
to go via the upper path. The
Yes. Yes.
balance will go via the bottom path. That's the use
Correct.
case. Okay.
Use.
Okay.
Okay.
Per VLAN spanning tree is always a
Yeah.
very good
Mm.
advantage. It's
Mm-hmm.
a very good advantage. But the reason why I'm teaching this is not to say per VLAN spanning tree is very important. I'm not saying that. But per VLAN spanning tree behavior that you learn from here is very
Mm-hmm.
important for MSTE. Sorry, RSTP.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
RSTP, when you enable rapid spanning tree, which is popularly used, it's very popular, it's very famous. RSTP is everywhere.
Mm.
When you enable RSTP, what is enabled by default? PVSTP.
USDP. Okay.
So when you have RSTP, you can do the same lab exercise that we did now.
Mm.
You can have load sharing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let us do RSTP. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now,
I'm ready.
before I go to RSTP,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make this topology simple by just removing this VLAN 20 and VLAN. So now I have VLAN 10 and VLAN 40. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
VLAN 10 and 4, meaning I remove two pieces. Okay, I
Mm.
remove two pieces. I'm going to use I'm going to use uh, this port as VLAN 10, which will be going via upper path, and this
Mm-hmm.
port, which I'm going to connect now, as VLAN 20. Okay, VLAN
Mm-hmm.
10 and 20.
Yeah.
Likewise, this is going to be VLAN 20 or 40, whatever, 20 or 40, whatever. 20 and 40
Mm.
both goes down, no? So
Yeah.
let us fix something like VLAN 10,
Mm-hmm.
VLAN 30. Sorry,
Okay.
not 30,
VLAN
20.
20. Yeah.
Here, VLAN 20, VLAN 10. Now, I'll give IP address 10001/8. Here I'll give 10002/8.
Yeah.
And I can give the same subnet IP address here because they won't conflict. I
Mm-hmm.
can say 10.0.0.3, but usually in the real world,
Mm-hmm.
we give different number.
Okay.
So I'm saying VLAN 20, network also 20. It's not mandatory, I'm just doing it. And like this. Okay, so now I'm going to assign this IP address and I'm going to ping. Assigning IP address
Yeah.
10.0.0.1. There is no need for gateway. Okay, so command prompt and then this PC 20.0.0.1 and this PC. Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay health-wise? Are you
No,
feeling?
sir. Actually, I was suffering with the cold and cough.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry. You
yes,
want
no
to
problem.
you want me to finish the class?
No, no, no.
Okay,
I want to learn.
okay. I'm very happy. So let us say here 20.0.0.2. Okay. So we got this computers with IP address here. Now, when I ping from here, 10.0.0.2,
Mm.
I'll be able to ping, and we believe that it is going
Yeah.
via upper path.
Yeah.
I'll prove you. You don't need to
Mm-hmm.
believe blindly. I'll prove you now. See 20.0.0.2, it's pinging. Okay. So I'm going to ping this like putting hyphen T. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hyphen T means,
Yes.
it won't stop. It will be keep on pinging timelessly. Likewise, I'm also going to ping from here, ping hyphen T 10.0.0.2. So these two are pinging.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I disconnect this wire, which one should get disturbed?
First one, 10.0.0.2. Will enter.
Only VLAN. Okay, let us delete. I disconnected. Now I'm going to take you
Uh-huh.
here. You see, there's going to be a drop. What? I removed, but it's still pinging. They're still pinging. They're pinging like a rapid spanning tree. I cannot believe this. Actually, this is not the behavior. It should lose some packet. Only rapid spanning tree will ping like this. As soon as you remove the wire, it won't
Okay.
take 50
Okay.
seconds. Rapid spanning tree can do immediately, but normal permanent spanning tree doing like this is a miracle. Maybe because it's a
Mm-hmm.
simulator, they are not properly designed. Show spanning tree VLAN 10. What is running here? It's simply saying IEEE. They are not telling which IEEE. Hmm. They're not saying. So let us do one thing. I want to manually configure switch port, sorry, spanning tree mode per VLAN spanning tree. Likewise, I'll do it on all other switches. Spanning tree VLAN per VLAN spanning tree. Sorry, mode spanning tree
Mm-hmm.
mode per VLAN spanning tree. And also when I type here spanning tree mode per VLAN spanning tree. Spanning tree mode per VLAN spanning tree. Right. Now, I'm sure per VLAN spanning tree is running. It is pinging now. Let me go and delete.
Okay.
No. See, this is a simulator, okay? It is not taking 50 seconds. Usually per VLAN spanning tree will take 50 seconds for falling to the other path. Yeah. So I am not able to demonstrate here because the output is not as per expected. Now, we will do this one in another EVNG some other day. Now, I would like to teach you something called port fast.
Port fast.
You see, port fast is enabled on only an access port. Why we are enabling only on access port? When you enable port fast on access port, they will not wait for topology change notification. They will see whenever topology change happens, the switches will start sending BPDU and wait for everyone's response. Can this PC respond? No. So instead of waiting for those PCs, we should tell these ports not to wait for PCs to respond. So we are going to make these two port and these two port as port fast. Yeah, let's do that.
What is our expectation after we move to port fast?
We are going to enable rapid spanning tree. See, usually, even after enabling rapid spanning tree, the conversions will be slow because these guys will be the switch will be sending BPD and these guys will not be able to respond. So the switches will wait for the better response, better BPD, and it will delay the process. To avoid the process, whenever you enable rapid spanning tree, remember, whenever you enable rapid spanning tree and MST, the next spanning tree that we are going to learn, whenever you learn rapid spanning tree and MST, we have to enable, whenever we enable rapid spanning tree and MST, we have to enable port fast on access ports. So now let us go here and configure port fast. Interface range F0/3-4 switch port, spanning tree port fast. That's all. When I hit enter, it will show you a message. That's just a warning message. What it is saying is just a caution. It says, hey, if you are using a trunk port, don't do this. That's the meaning of this. Whenever you are connecting to another switch, you will have a trunk port, or a bridge, you will have a trunk port. Don't do this. It will create loop. That's what it is showing. Now, I'm going to do the similar configuration on switch 4. Interface range, what is the access ports? 4 and 3. F0/3-4. Spanning tree, port fast. Spanning tree, port fast. Okay, after you enable this only, you have to enable MST. Shall we enable MST? Sorry, RSTP. RSTP. We learned yesterday RSTP, rapid spanning tree. It is not a timer based one. Let's enable. Spanning tree mode rapid. See, there is no command called rapid. There is always rapid PVST. All right, boom. Likewise, I need to enable on all the switches. Okay.
ஃப்ரீயா இருக்குயா மோஸ்ட் மோஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் அப்புறம்
Okay. So we have got um,
Yes.
rapid configured everywhere. Now only, when I delete, this ping should be
Mm-hmm.
continuing. Okay. See, earlier it should not continue like this even after drop. See, I'm going to delete. And now it is going to continue because it's rapid
Mm-hmm.
spanning tree, it should continue. Okay, there is no problem. But in the normal PVST, there will be
Mm-hmm.
always a drop
Mm-hmm.
because it is timer based. At least,
Mm.
from one computer, 6
Okay,
packets will
got
be
it.
lost. If you see my old videos in YouTube
Okay.
channel, you can see that.
So that
All right, if I get chance, I will
uh,
also do in another lab and
so is
show
it
you.
because of the simulation platform what we are using? Mm.
Yeah, this is a simulated environment. It is
Mm-hmm.
not that accurate. But the old simulator
Understood.
was accurate. The old Cisco packet tracer was accurate. This packet
Mm.
tracer, this version, is latest one. It is not accurate. Why they
So
missed it.
port first, what
Yeah,
is the benefit if we configure an access port using a port first configuration?
you see,
Mm.
whenever change happens, the switches all listen to what?
BPDU. Yes.
BPD, to take a
Mm.
decision. So when a change happens, when a change happens,
Yes.
when a change happens, the switches are now going to shoot out the BPD. Hey, is there any change? Is there any change? Do you
Uh,
see? Do I need to do something for that? But this guy is not going to respond back.
okay. Mm-hmm.
If they're not responding, what is the timeout value?
Got it. 20 seconds.
So that will delay the
Process.
process, the decision making process. To avoid that,
If we configure port first, then
we
yeah.
enable
Mm.
port first. They don't care about BPD response on that
Mm.
port. So we should enable only on the access port. You should not enable on
Yeah.
the trunk port. That is the important
Yes.
thing that you should remember. All right. Fine then.